Okay, so we learned a few words there, and let's get back to our place here, which one we're at here. So you notice that the woman called herself fat, and it's okay to call yourself fat, but you don't want to call anybody else fat. You can call yourself anything that you want to call yourself, okay? So we've got someone is strong, someone is brave, clever, beautiful, overweight, big and small. So these are big and small are very low level vocabulary. So if you can use some other words other than big or small, that would be better. And so you see that we wrote overweight here instead of fat. So it's okay to call yourself anything you want. Now this woman who called herself beautiful. Now if you think that you are beautiful and you are smart and you are all these things, and if your looks are the most important thing to you, nothing is more important than your looks, then we describe you as being vain, okay? You are a vain person, V-A-I-N, okay? If you're always concerned about how you look, that's almost the most important thing to you. And there are a lot of vain people. It's not a good thing. You don't want to tell someone they're vain, but you can say to yourself, because I think I'm a little bit vain. I care about how I look, maybe more than I should. Okay, so maybe I'm a little bit vain. I think we all are a little bit. So can somebody give me another word for clever? If you're clever, you are... Oh, thanks, Sergi. If you're clever, you are... Do you have another word for clever? Do you know what clever means? You are smart. Very good, Milky. You are smart. What about brave? Do we have another word for brave? Clever, intelligent. Very good. Okay, intelligent, another good word. Okay. What about brave? Smart, intelligent, brave, courageous. Very good, Milky. You have good vocabulary. Heroic. Very good, Alina. Okay, got some great vocabulary. Well done. Okay, good. So big, other words for big are, do you have some more words for big so we don't have to use the word big because it's one of the first words you learned in English, so it's pretty low vocabulary. So something can be giant, yes. If something's big, huge, very well, good. Giant, huge, any other words? You can use these to describe people as well. He was huge. He had a huge nose. Okay, things like that, okay? Huge. Here's another word, enormous. Enormous. Okay. Okay, good. Enormous is a good word as well. Okay, let's see what we have next. Okay, we're going to talk about that word small, and we're going to talk about the word little. Now, they look like they're the same word, okay? And they usually are. There's a very fine, the only difference is you might use the word little in a slightly different way, okay? So you might use small or little. Okay, so these are a small house and a little, looks like maybe a gingerbread house or something, a little toy house. So when we have feelings about something and we want to describe something like, it's a cute little baby, that kind of has a little bit of an emotion with it, doesn't it? A cute little baby. Okay? So a cute little baby, we wouldn't say a cute small baby, we'd say it's a cute little baby. Okay, but it can be when that's something positive, but it can be negative as well. It can be a nasty or a mean little man. Okay, so I think I spelled, okay, my typing's not too good right here, so I'll just fix it up so it should say little. So it's a nasty or a mean little man. Okay, so if you're going to use it with another adjective that adds some sort of feeling, your opinion about it as well, then don't use small, use little. Okay? Otherwise, they're identical. Okay? And do we have some more words for small or little? We learned a couple in this lesson. Do you remember what they were? A mean midget. Oh, gee. I don't like to say that. They're not usually mean. They're actually usually quite nice. Depends how you treat them. If you treat someone nicely, they usually treat you quite well back. So, but not always. Okay. So no, no other words for little. Do you remember them? Words for little? You can't remember them. You forgot them already. So they'd be tiny or petite. Okay. Tiny or petite are good words for little. If something's really, really small, like a toy or something like a model car, you know, those toy little model cars, it's miniature. When it's smaller than the real thing, then it's miniature. Okay? Just so you know that word. But like this one probably is a miniature house. It's a copy of a big one, but it's a smaller one. Okay, so it's miniature. Okay, good. And I can't change slides because this is, oh, maybe I can this way. Okay, there we go. Got some kind of thing over top of it. Okay, what color is her hair? We're going to talk about hair. Now you have individual hairs, you know, you can't even count them. Maybe I have 5 hairs in my hand. Okay, so those are hairs. So, but we talk about our hair on top of our head, a non-count word. This is our hair. All those hairs together are our hair. So what color is her hair? So she's blonde. Okay, now we spell blonde with an E. Okay, we put an E on it, blonde. Okay, so this is another way to spell blonde. Okay, she's fair. Okay, she's fair-haired. Okay, you have to say fair-haired. And that would just tell you that it's a light color, okay? But it wouldn't tell you that it's like it might be. We actually use this more often to describe skin. She's fair-skinned, so I'd keep it just for fair-skinned, okay? Skinned. So that means it's a light. She's light-skinned, okay? Means light-skinned, okay? So she's blonde. Okay, good. She has fair hair. Okay, good.